you are able to access something right now that is so beyond any sort of label, idea, or judgment or narrative that you've had about yourself or about this human timeline. The human timeline appears within this space of now. Non-linearity. Knowing yourself as the energy of this moment. The energy of the One, the Creator. For the One and the Creator to appear as many, it has to separate itself. It has to separate itself into duality, into a sense of self and other. And in that game of separation, the forgetting happens. You forget who you are and where you've come from. Because it's not like this all just is here for no reason. Oh yeah, it's just a big accident. This all came from something. And that very something that it comes from is this awareness right now. Because if you can feel that in this very moment, which you are right now, that clear, transparent space in which all arises and falls away within, you know that as peace. You know that as joy, as clarity. And then when you know yourself as that, anything can happen in the world of form. Anything can play out in the play. It's like a movie, right? There's all these different scenes, all these characters. That can all play out. But you don't let it pull the energy away from what you are right now. Non-linear. You've always been here. You've always been this crystal, pure, loving awareness. But it's hard, isn't it? Because the human play is so convincing. It's beautiful. It's amazing that you have this. It's such a gift. But it's very convincing, and it's very good at getting you to forget what you are, getting you to forget that you're powerful, that you are the creator. It's the fall from the garden. Truly forgetting that you are the universe, source, God, consciousness, in order to experience duality. Beautiful, beautiful game. Who wouldn't want to come here to play this? And that's noticed the more that awareness and all-knowing field, the quantum field, is noticed, you realize how much of a gift it is to be here. To be and appear as a unique self that no one else will ever be. It's completely unique, and have a path that no one else will ever walk. Just for you to experience that. But then it's sometimes you get so lost in it, right? In the ideas, the concepts. It's so common now. People walk around and it's seen as normal to feel on edge, to feel tight, to feel panicky and in a rush all the time. But I'm here to tell you, you're able to be here in this game and feel completely free inside. Completely liberated and connected to Source. By holding both at the same time. Experiencing and feeling the power of beingness now. So you see all the noise, you see all the thoughts, the characters, all of that, and all you do is you see it and go, I'm the one seeing it. I'm not these projections and all these things that are appearing. And then you return to here. To love, to wholeness. And in this awareness, this seeing, it's a dissolving back into that oneness oneness with the infinite creator, with the infinite intelligence, wisdom, and love that you are. And I've said this quite a few times before, this isn't something you just understand, this is something you know right now in your beingness, has an openness. There's like a power in this where you feel that creative power. And then you can be in that place, this place of now. And of course you still plan. Of course you can still imagine, you can still dream, you can still go back to memories, but you have your center. You have what's real here, what's fearless. And so it's coming back to that energy, feeling the sense organs, feeling the body, the breath, the aliveness. Like the life force, the Shakti, and the more you feel that Shakti within you, the more you feel that within everything. Because what shows in the world now, right? There's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of stuff happening. But it doesn't need to be that way. When you come back to this space, you remember your connection to the sacred, to everyone and everything. And because you know yourself as sacred, pure, free, and loving, you treat everyone and everything as that. You're going beyond labels and beliefs. Even the belief of good and bad, that is just an idea, especially within spiritual communities. There's no such thing as just a good person or just a bad person. Everyone is infinite consciousness. Everyone is the creator. There can be ideas and appearances on top of that, but even trying to be good, don't try and be good. There's nothing more boring than that at all. You don't need to be spiritual, be good. You're not either. You just are, and that's totally enough in your fullness. So you can come and watch these videos, you can learn all of this, but be in this space now that you know, that you feel, that's energetic. The mind can't understand through the thoughts, but just through what you feel right now in your beingness. Then it doesn't matter what happens in the play. You might be low on money at one stage, you might lose a job, good things might happen, but it doesn't take away from the power and the magic of what you are. There's birds that fly past the sky like I just saw out the window. There's birds flying past. There's waves, there's, fireworks, there's coffee, there's parties, there's good sex, there's romance, there's buying your favorite gift or piece of clothing, whatever it is, and there's just pure enjoyment. Yet what do? What does the mind do? It wants to make it into a big issue, right? It wants to get tense and tight a bit about everything. When you're a free being right now. The more you move into that space within yourself, you can't go wrong with that. And it can be challenging because you might want to, it certainly comes up here at times, now discovering this well of beingness, retreat from the world. As the world can be very demanding still. So many rushing, doing, judging, controlling, all these little things. It's hard to be part of sometimes. But you're able to be there as a lighthouse. You can stand in this place, stay true to yourself, regardless of what others say, And just by being true to yourself, you are lighting up the way for others. And it's learning to have fun, right? When you're in this space of awareness, you see all the forms come and go. You might get a nasty comment from someone. You might notice a bit of stress, a bit of fear, whatever it is. All these little things that come and go. You can learn to have fun with it. Don't get so stuck on it being negative or positive, but become curious in it. Become curious in the sensation of it, how it feels. What I always did here was like a practice even with being with others is just practice not thinking but actually feeling when you're with people what it would be like to be them, and not like you're again like not thinking it but just feeling it, feeling the space that you and that other are both in, and knowing it's not about you, it's not even about them, it's about the space that you're in right now. That seeing, that witness, this aliveness. Always alive, always free. And you'll find that gap always, that this gap you find where there's no thought, there's no concern, there's just peace. You'll find that gap is like always there, it's always here, it's always forever, because it is you. It is you. And it's playing the human of you, which is a gift as well. So enjoy. Thank you.